About to heading off to Hornsby this morning for a show tonight, off to the Blue Mountains on Saturday and then back down to Sydney. Alright, here I am in Hornsby in the back of the van. Got an hour before my show and I've got to find all my clothes in amongst my mess. Clothes on inside the van. Yep, such a glamorous life on tour. Alright, got the jeans on, got the shirt on. Where's my signature vest? Smiling, busking on the road. They say home is where the heart is, or mine's out on the stage. I left the city long ago to get my rhymes up off the page. Let's drink a toast to the music junkies that keep me fed and clothed. Daddy's working double time, sculling black coffee as he smokes his pipe. Iron ore in his blood, like a cigarette ripping up his hide. We may roam far and wide, travel across the city dressed in style. We may roam far and wide, but we'll always be the steelworks kids. Come with me on this magic ride. Alright, it's 11 PM. Just finished at Hornsby Folk Club and I'm heading off up to the Blue Mountains to hopefully be there before 1 o'clock, 1 AM in the morning and crash into the van for the night. It's 1 AM, finally got to the Blue Mountains after my Hornsby gig. Time for Betty buys. I'm pretty thankful that I've got Anne and Michelle's car spot at the front of their house. I can just park the van here and fall asleep in the back of the van. So got a gig tomorrow at 8 PM in Katoomba, our open house concert. So send me a message if you want to find out the details. I'll see you in the morning. I'm sleeping in, babes. You're probably making paper crowds. You're the king and she's the queen. She's only 3 years old, but she can spin a tale like me. And I'm on the plane somewhere. I'll probably sing to no one. It's a curse that I've befriended, and a minute all or none. I'm going where the wine is. Alright, well I had wonderful 2 shows in Sydney and then the Blue Mountains. I feel pretty blessed to be able to do this for a living and pretty blessed that I can actually perform while during COVID, I suppose. Alright, well I'm up for an interview now with Stuart Coupe in Petersham. Makeup is probably the first thing I'm going to phase out of my life because I just don't have time for it when I'm on the road. Besides, if your hair's not brushed and your clothes aren't ironed, what's the point of putting on makeup, hey? That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, so I'm going to sing a couple of songs with Stuart on a pre-record, have a little bit of a chat, and then I can breathe, and I'm going to head down to Wollongong, do a few bits and pieces, catch up with my parents.
And it's just SNEZ. Right?
It's just SNEZ, yeah.
Is SNEZ your real name?
SNEZ is my real name.
It is your real name, okay.
And I do get called Schnoz.
SNEZ, thank you so much for joining me on Dirt Music this week.
Oh, thank you, Stuart, for having me.
Now, I heard about your music because you very kindly sent me some songs, but you have been playing for quite a number of years, and it seems like it's quite a nomadic lifestyle. Would that be inaccurate?
Yeah, it's been on and off nomadic. I've got 4 albums, and I sent you my latest one, and that latest album took 5 years to make, and in that time I stopped touring for 3 years because I had a kid, and you know when you have a kid you're never the same again. after that. But I have been on and off touring. I spent, we spoke about this earlier, I spent 13 years in the Blue Mountains, and the winters there are so long and drawn out that I found myself touring for 4 or 5 months of the year in the Blackheath winter and just heading up north towards Cairns. So that's where that nomadic lifestyle came from and became part of me.
And playing some interesting locations. I mean, just
Yeah,
all over. I
over.
looked at your bio, and you're playing all sorts of.
I do. I played as a duo for a long time with my partner, who I'm still with, and we've been all over. Apart from the standard pubs and clubs, we've played at refugee camps. We did a whole stint in the Northern Territory with refugees, which was amazing to be part of that. We've played at NT schools with Indigenous kids and taught songwriting there, and lots of camp drafts where we've had to pull out the Johnny Cash every now and then, and 5 hours later, more, and like, hey man, I'm a singer-songwriter here.
That's why I say goodbye. I'm going to put that there.
Yep.
Hopefully that doesn't screw up your
Right.
filming.
You're probably making paper crowns. You're the king and she's the queen. She's only 3 years old, but she can spin a tale like me. And I'm on the plane to somewhere I'll probably sing to no one. It's a curse that I've